At least it appears to be the case. But just to be 100% sure, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I am indeed live on YouTube and on Twitch on my desktop, and that should be good enough for me. Let's see. So it doesn't say that I'm live on YouTube quite yet. Ah, now it does. Okay, so let me just go ahead and click on that, and then let me go on Twitch, and yeah, I think it says that I'm live. I think it's kind of undecided on whether or not I am. Let's refresh that. Okay, let me just click on this. No, but this is just a clip. If I click on... Yeah, like I don't really know what's going on with Twitch on this side. Okay, let me click over here and... Alright, we're in. Back over on Twitch and on YouTube. Streaming at a pretty low resolution on YouTube, though things are looking a little bit nicer over here on Twitch. With that said, welcome everybody to the Tech Summit Experience. It is indeed a pleasure to have you all. I think we're going to have a pretty fun time tonight. I think that it is indeed going to be pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, it is essentially just going to be just chatting session. They're never really that exciting while I'm around, of course. I always make sure that they're as boring as possible, since it's always all about tech and things of the like, and maybe some other hobbies that I might be interested in. But let's see who jumps in, and let's see who has any questions. Hello, would you do best genre most review? Do you mean like just, I mean, is best genre like the brand? Let me see. I kind of just want to be sure. Most. Best genre most. Oh, okay, no. I guess not. So I usually don't review mice on the channel in general. And that's because I usually don't really have that much to say about them myself. I do review keyboards rarely and all, but not so much when it comes to mice. Probably won't be doing it anytime soon either. I appreciate you asking though. But is there anything else maybe that you would like to see reviewed that is maybe more so like in the circle of things that I usually talk about? Oh, give me just 1 second. It looks like somebody is here to visit me. One moment. I am so sorry. everybody. My nephew really wanted to play Super Smash Bros. And I kind of had to get that set up for him. But hello, everybody. And as for any other reviews coming up, that would be maybe just the Astro controller. Okay, I am still working on getting my hands on that controller, since controllers I do review. So I do think that that's something I could ultimately end up doing. I just have to set the funds aside for it. Tech for your needs says it depends. What are you using the most for most? Productivity, gaming, and graphic design. What software do you use to enhance your audio? So in my case, to enhance my audio, all I do is I use my Go XLR, and then on my Go XLR does have its own software, and I just use the built-in EQ that comes with the Go XLR. Brown Dude, hi to you. I hope that you're doing well tonight, and thanks so much for joining up. Tonight's going to be an extra chill night. Since I am pretty much just here to answer to any of your requests. And in fact, since it has been 6 minutes since I started the stream, I should probably be headed over to the just chatting window so that things can look more official. Hello there, Bloody Fedora. How are you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing well. Tonight's stream is just going to be a more chill one, even though I feel like I've been saying that quite a lot as of recently. I've been doing just a lot more just chatting streams. Mr. Tech Summit, I have been looking at a mic called the MXL BCD1 XLR mic. Is it any good? It's funny that you ask, because I did actually review that microphone. It's not a bad microphone, but I do think that there are better options in the market that cost a little bit less than that microphone. So what I like about that microphone are, for instance, it's like just the way it looks, like it's not too flashy. I do like that. However, the shock mount for it can be a bit weak at times. Like sometimes it kind of just like the XLR cable is going to end up weighing down that microphone on its own shock mount. And I also thought that microphone sounded maybe just a little bit tinny for my own taste. So instead of the BCD1, I would probably just go with a Rode Pod mic instead, which actually tends to be cheaper. The Rode Pod mic retails for about $99, and the BCD1, I usually see it for like $130, $150-ish. Honestly, I would save myself the extra cash and just get the Rode Pod mic if you're looking for a microphone of around that price range, specifically on the dynamic side of things. You have an awesome channel. Well detailed reviews, easy to digest for everyone. Thanks for you do for the tech community, much appreciated. Oh, thank you so much. This message came from Tech for Your Needs. I very much appreciate that compliment, and thank you for being a part of this community. More importantly, I appreciate that quite a bit. Eternal Fable says I'm late. Yes, you are. I'm not going to hold it against you this time, but don't be surprised if I do next time. I'm a very petty person. No, don't worry about it. Oh, I can't find the pod mic anywhere. Well, let's see if I can actually dig up a link. It's usually sold on Amazon, but there are also other shops that might be a bit more reliable when it comes to the Rode Pod mic, but let me see what I can do on my end. Rode Pod mic. It looks like it's out of stock on Amazon. Oh, let me see what I can do. Okay, so there's like a renewed one on Amazon actually that costs $94 right now. Honestly, I usually don't mind buying renewed products from Amazon. In fact, I do it all of the time, to be honest. Like if I want a cheaper price on a review unit, I try to see if I can buy renewed or used. But I would probably trust this, and again, Amazon does have a great return policy, so that's something to look after. I'm going to link it to whatever platform you're on right now. It looks like you are on Twitch, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that right there. So the link for it is going to be right there. Feel free to use it. And yeah, like I would trust it. And most importantly, the Rode Pod mic is one of the best sounding dynamic XLR microphones for that price. Man, it looks like I missed quite a bit. I was busy racing in Forza. I'm lagging for some reason. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Try not to lag while you're at it. I'm joking. But as for your Forza comments, well, I am so sorry that Forza is so much more important than the Tech Summit streams that you attend almost every time. No worries. I appreciate it. If you wanted to like stay and keep playing Forza, then by all means, I totally get it. What is your favorite microphone for $100? For $100? My favorite microphone would be a condenser, actually, and I would chalk it up to the Movo MV5. No wait, VSM5. Sorry, Movo VSM5. It's a $100 condenser microphone that comes with a shock mount, a pop filter. It's fantastic. I think it sounds really crisp for the money. Razer Siren Elite again with this rubbish. The Siren Elite sucks. It sucks. Horrible. Did you review the VSM5? You did the 7. That's right. I did the 7. I did not do the 5 though. However, in terms of sound quality, they do sound very similar. Which is kind of the reason why I decided not to review the VSM5, because I felt like it would be kind of redundant. But yeah, like you are going to get pretty good quality out of either one. The VSM5 is still going to be a great microphone. Since Tech Summit got it for that mic, even though it's $300, dude. Okay, so the microphone costs $300, but on eBay, I found it for $120. Somebody really wanted to get rid of it. And when I was done with it, and I wanted to get rid of that trash, I resold it on eBay, but I could not sell it for the $120 again. So unfortunately, I could not make my money back on that microphone. And I ended up selling it at a bit of a loss there. I think I sold it for like $90 or something like that, but honestly, it's fine because I at least got 2 pieces of content out of it, which does count for a lot. Rode Pod mic is and B&H Photo for $99. Yes, B&H Photo is usually very good when it comes to stock of microphones and things of the like. I've actually bought 3 Rode Pod mics directly from the B&H store, but I live in New York, so I kind of just like took the train there. Yeah. Ah, well, good job. Are you gonna beat her? I believe in you. Okay. Alright. I'll leave you to play then. Oh gosh. Today my net. Why? Well, sometimes the internet does have those days, unfortunately. Speaking of which, I don't know if any of you guys have been experiencing this, but our internet bill here skyrocketed like crazy. So we have Verizon, and we started off paying for like 2 cable boxes and the internet, and then like bit by bit they just started charging us more and more and more, and it was insane. Yeah. Huh, I'm sorry. You did? Awesome work. Yeah, sorry. It's my nephew. He just won a match against Bayonetta using Sephiroth. That's the only character he uses now. Are you gonna keep playing? Okay. homie is back. Yes, he is. Did you get profit from the video? I would say that I did. I've actually never looked at the exact metrics for them, but I should. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now because I am genuinely curious. I kind of want to do it per video right now, so let me see what I can find on it. At the moment, it seems like my top performing video at this time. It looks like it's the best controller for PC gaming, version 3, which I released back in December. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to stream. Okay. Sorry, guys. But anyway, to answer your question, let me take a look back. Let me see what I can find. Okay, so this just showed me like the entire list. Hang on, I do genuinely want to know what it is. If anything, like how much I actually got out of the microphone comparison video and the standalone review. So, and granted, like, I am pretty sure that I did not make my money back for either one of those, which is fine. I mean, like, oftentimes in content creation, and especially like if you're going to be working on a project that's that expensive, at least in my case, considering that I am a pretty small channel, I'm probably not going to make my money back. For a long time as a tech YouTuber, you are going to be running your channel probably at a loss. Damn it. I'm trying to find it here, but it's not organized in any particular order. It's not alphabetical. I don't even think it's by the date. I think it's exactly by like performance or something. Okay, no, let me go back and just search for the video myself. I need to see this. Okay, so I am looking for, come on. Nah, I guess I'll get back to you on that one soon. While I'm looking for it. Let's see. By the way, I got a new keyboard. It's called the Steel Series Apex Pro TKL. Hey, well, thank you very much for that follow. Seven Sun GD. I very much appreciate that. And I very much hope that you're enjoying this live stream. I hope that it is to your liking. It allows to control the actuation point from 0.4 to 3.6 millimeters. Oh, wow. So it sounds like it does allow for quite a bit of fine-tuning there. I dig that. I definitely dig that. Okay, I found the Razer Siren Elite video, and I'm trying to see how much I made off of that godforsaken video. Analytics, I think it's only showing me what I made this month. Hang on, a lot is going on tonight. Lot has occurred tonight. Now let's see. And no, I'm not going to use the Siren Elite because I mean I don't even have it anymore, actually. Ooh. Okay, so far it says that for this month, I made $1.17 from the Razer Siren Elite video. But in general, I'm actually not even sure where I can see that. Yeah, like it's not showing me very recent. No, it is showing me more recent metrics, but weird. Okay. With the OLED screen on the keyboard or through the Seal Series software. Wait, it has an OLED screen? That's actually pretty sweet. What is your internet speed? If I try testing it now, it is going to it is going to get throttled, considering that I'm streaming at the moment. So I'm not going to get the best performance out of it. But I would say that we are supposed to get gigabit Ethernet, but I am using Wi-Fi, so I'm getting significantly slower speeds than that. But our Wi-Fi is still pretty damn good, I'd say. But I don't have exact metrics, unfortunately. Sorry. This is one thing that I hate about internet providers. You start with one price, and after the year, it goes up double. No, yeah. They tried to like stack a bunch of stuff on you and be like, wait, but you have this like cable box, and oh no, wait, but you're paying for these channels. Oh wait, but you're paying for these particular speeds as well, and you have a landline phone. So they're just constantly trying to just like fucking. I forgot to press the censor button on that one. My apologies. Let's see. 854 points at the moment. Ooh. Really nice switches, in my opinion. Yes, until you get that snowball running. When one starts person, it is always at a loss. Yep, that is indeed true. Tech Summit is going to use the oh wait a second, the best microphone in the world. I mean, did I make the wrong choice by selling it? Now I feel like I should just like try to buy it back and only record with that microphone. Busy night. Tech pub. Tech bar. Tech tavern. I guess so. I'm not drinking anything bad in particular, though. It's just water. Okay. Poland Spring, to be exact. That is a lot of money. Oh, I mean, yeah, it is a lot of money. Maybe even Tekken. Possibly so. Hey, maybe one day I can actually be Tekken. Or no, yeah. I think that Tekken works. And also, how much does YouTube pay you, or how does YouTube pay you? What is the process? Do they email you when you're capable of monetizing, or do they do something else? So usually how that works is you can't start monetizing your videos until you have reached 1,000 subscribers at least, and you also need about 4,000 hours in watch time throughout the entire year, which if you have 1,000 subscribers, then you have probably managed those metrics already. So like it's not so bad. And then after that, they pay you based on a CPM. So like essentially, my understanding is that every creator has their own CPM, which essentially stands for cost per mil. So it's like how much I get paid for every 1,000 ads that get displayed. So for example, my current CPM is around $8 ish, which is actually pretty good. So for every 1,000 views of an advertisement, it doesn't have to be the entire thing either. I would get $8, for instance. So yeah, like that's how it would work. And you do have to reach your $100 threshold for the month, because they do pay you on a monthly basis. So like in the middle of the month, like okay, so like around the 11th is when they tell you exactly how much you're going to get paid for the month before. And then around the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, that's when they send out these payments to people for the last month. So you do get paid on a monthly basis. But the keyboard is a little bit pricey, coming in at 180 bucks. Hey, I mean, as long as that keyboard will last for a good few years to come, then that's going to be money well spent. So don't feel too bad about that. Tekken sounds like a title for something. I wonder what it is. Not entirely sure. I mean, like, I know that they have... I don't think that tech cafes are a thing, but I mean, internet cafes are. The Tekken Fighter game. There you go. Wow, that's really high for CPM, isn't it? Yeah, actually, like, it is actually pretty good. It does vary, of course. For a pretty long time, my CPM was around $3. And then, like, it just started going up, I would say, like, this year. No, last year. I mean, in 2020. I'm still not used to being in 2021. It feels like I haven't transitioned at all. I've been using a $40 mechanical keyboard for like 3 years. Hey, those keyboards do tend to be pretty great. I used to have a Red Dragon mechanical keyboard that cost around 40 bucks. I didn't use it for nearly as long as you did, but it was a really good keyboard. It felt awesome, like it was just great. And it was only like 40 bucks. So you really don't need to overspend on a keyboard. However, if you do end up spending that much on a keyboard, then you can pretty much count on it lasting you a pretty long time. I spent like... how much? I spent maybe like 180 on my current keyboard. That was about 4 years ago. I have no plans of upgrading it because it's still working just fine, minus the RGB lights maybe dying out a bit, or like dimming a little bit, like they're not as bright anymore. I really want a new keyboard now. Don't worry about it. Keyboards are so overrated. Don't worry about that. That's you if you want a new keyboard. That's up to you. This auto mod is pissing me off. What happened? Oh, LMAO. I have to fix that. And damn. Yeah, like, I really don't understand why this auto mod is being so aggressive. It's almost for no reason, really. I have a Ducky 1 too now, but the deck flexes a lot. Makes the keyboard wobble sometimes, but Cherry MX Browns are epic. I've always wanted to try out a Ducky keyboard, but I never really got the opportunity to do so. They are held to pretty high standards, though. LMAO, I have the same keyboard. And damn, there you go. I've enabled both of your comments and they finally just appeared here. Yeah, I have no idea why Automod is so aggressive when it comes to that stuff. I need to fix that because I mean, people just say damn on a regular basis. So, hey, Joely Boy says, yo. Yo to you as well, Joely Boy. Hope you're doing well. My blue switches are so loud that my parents can hear it through the wall. That's why I asked you for that good noise suppression. Ah, I see. Gotcha. You know, actually, in my opinion at least, the louder your keyboard, the more of a flex it is. So like if people can hear your keyboard like outside of the room, it means that they know that you are a baller. Duckies are hard to get in the average price. Yeah, they do tend to be pretty expensive. YouTube streaming now? I'm doing both, in fact. I'm currently streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, but there do appear to be more people on Twitch at the moment, since people are more used to seeing me streaming around there. Mine was a decent value, but UK sales are lower for Ducky products. Fair enough, fair enough. I wear open back, so I needed the quieter brown switches. Ah, I gotcha. I love open backs myself, and I actually used to use a pair of open back headphones for streaming, but here's one issue. The problem with open back headphones is that if you're going to have a microphone like this, this close to your face, there's going to be a lot of screeching feedback going straight into your headphones, and it's just going to hurt your ears. I simply could not do it. It was really strong, and it would like translate back into the microphone, so people could also hear that like squealing. It was awful. But I love the sound of open back headphones a lot. That's why I naturally went for blue switches. Ah, well, there you go. You are a flexer, my friend. Omnipoint switches are the best. I've never tried Omnipoint. I really want to try open back. Oh, open back is definitely an experience when it comes to headphones. Highly recommended. I use HD 600. Let me check that out. HD 600. I don't think I'm familiar. Oh, it's from Philips Audio. Okay. Right? I think so. No, there isn't an exact like model number on here. Oh, Sennheiser. Okay, thank you. Sennheisers. Okay, thank you so much. My apologies. It's like I looked up HD 600, and the first thing that shows up is Philips. Jesus, these are quite expensive. From the pricing that I'm seeing here on Amazon, it looks like they cost $380. But you know what? It is probably very worth it. I mean, again, I would consider a budget pair of open back headphones to already like open so many doors for you, and like when it comes to audio, especially when it comes to listening to music or just like enjoying media, it just feels a lot more open. Because like you can feel, oh man, I always have a tough time describing it, but I like a pretty strange comparison that I tend to use is actually surround sound. It kind of feels like surround sound because if you're listening to music, then you're listening to like instruments coming from different places on your headphones. It just feels so much more immersive. It's fantastic. God bless. The pair of open back headphones that I was actually using is a lot cheaper. It was the Audio-Technica hang on, open back. I already forgot the exact name of it. Okay, Audio-Technica ATH AD700X. This pair is about 120 bucks. Fantastic pair. I still have it around, but I don't use it quite as often, again, because of the feedback issues when streaming and stuff like that. Can you do a review of the SteelSeries Apex Pro? SteelSeries Apex Pro. Isn't that the controller? SteelSeries Apex Pro. Oh no, that is a keyboard. The answer is I can look into that for sure. This keyboard does look pretty interesting. Wow, it looks really pretty actually. I'll look into it. Right now, I am on somewhat of a spending freeze because I've already spent quite a bit of money on getting a bunch of review units yet, and I haven't gone around to reselling them because I'm still working on the reviews. But yeah, like, I'll do it at some point. I've added it to my cart to make sure that I don't forget. I also have not forgotten about the Aston microphone. Oh, there was actually one microphone that was recommended to me last night. And that was the... where is it? That was the PreSonus PD70 microphone. I actually ended up placing an order for it. I do intend on reviewing it sometime soon after it arrives. Or the TKL version. No, I think that the Apex Pro will do. They've made them since 1996, I think. Ooh, I get them secondhand. Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. Like, headphones like these are certainly built to last. Interesting, says Bloody Fedora, Eternal Fabled. Also, why do you use the SM7B alone for your reviews? I would like to see a variety if possible. I'm sort of sick of hearing SM7B in like every YouTube video and Twitch stream I watch. I completely understand that. No worries. Like, I know that the SM7B is like the default microphone that everybody ends up going for. So I can understand if you're like tired of hearing it. Honestly, I am too. I almost roll my eyes every time that I come across like any new creators and I see that they have a shirt, or that I hear that they have a shirt. But the reason why I use the shirt on my end is because I actually have two different workspaces. So there's my space down here, which is where I do my streaming, where I edit my videos, where I do a lot of my work, but I do a lot of my filming right next to my room. And I also happen to do a lot of my filming all the way up in the attic. And since I wanted a microphone that would still give me very good sound quality out of the collection that I already had, I kind of just decided that I would use the Shure. But I did buy the Shure pretty much for the purposes of reviewing it, but then I decided to keep it around for like comparison purposes, and then I eventually made it my main microphone for just like keeping it in the attic. So that's why that's there. The only time that you are going to hear a variety there is if I record a YouTube video down here with this microphone, or if I do a microphone review upstairs, because I usually speak directly into that microphone. So I do end up using a different microphone. So yeah, that's my answer. Audio-Technica stuff is amazing value. Yes, I would say so too. They're not always built that great, but they do tend to sound pretty good. It's the OmniPoint keyboard. Honestly, I'm surprised how much you can get for a smaller channel. Must be expensive. It certainly is. It does help that I can write off a lot of these things as a business expense, because I am self-employed technically. Like, I count as being self-employed, even though my employer is technically Susan Wojcicki. I don't think I've ever said her name out loud, actually. Funnily enough. But yeah. So because I can mark things as a business expense, I do get like some kind of like forgiveness on my taxes and stuff like that. So like, it does help. Like, when I make a business expense, I'm not like getting a net loss of however much I spent, because there's a chance that I could end up getting some of it back. But there are also going to be credit cards and special financing deals that tend to catch my attention. That is another thing, not gonna lie. Eternal Fable, I requested that. Yes, you did. You did request the pre-Sonos microphone. It was cheap enough that I could get it on the whim. So I decided, hey, why not? I think Tech Insider, is a cozy title for a project tech. Can you think of anything with that? I mean, Tech Insider is already pretty good. No, I cannot think of anything better or anything to go along there, really. That's already the ultimate pun. So, good job on that, Bloody Fedora, that's for sure. Man, I kind of wish I'd actually come up with that one. Now, I'm thinking. So like, I'm actually working on a couple of projects over here, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I am actually going to be opening up a second channel, probably sometime in April, probably, so don't hold me to that. That second channel is just going to be purely vlog space. Like, it's just going to be me talking about whatever I want instead of it being just like strictly tech reviews and things of the like. It's going to be just a lot more casual. I may or may not announce when that comes out, but yeah, like either way, I thought it would be worth mentioning. As an aspiring content creator, I look up to your level of quality and hope to match it. It's brilliant what you do. Next, you just need to capture that algorithm. Weber, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much, and I do hope that I continue to live up to your expectations, because I hope to be able to improve on this craft. And yes, I do agree, I need to capture that algorithm, which has been so difficult to figure out. It just feels like it changes all of the time, really. So it is just very tough to keep up with. Like, you don't know if YouTube really wants you to upload every day. You don't know if YouTube would rather you upload less frequently. You don't know what the best day to upload is for you, because that does depend on the person. You don't know if you're like officially too late on uploading a video. You don't know if you might say something wrong in the video that could cause some kind of monetization issues, though luckily I haven't had any issues like that, since I do tend to bite my tongue in these videos, and they're scripted. But yeah, like, capturing the algorithm, that is the goal. My life goal, and hopefully one day I'll actually be able to achieve it. But until then, I'm just going to cry that I haven't done so yet. I think you should use it for something unless someone is already using it, right? I don't know how it works. Never heard of Tech Insider before. I'm actually thinking that could be a pretty cool name for like a Discord server, or like one of like the chat rooms and stuff. Because I did title a lot of like the chat rooms in my Discord server, like after coffee shops. So we have like the coffee table, and we have like the tea corner, because like that's for people who happen to prefer tea, right? Like they sit over there. I'm just joking, but yeah, like we do have that kind of theme going on. So something like Insider would always be pretty good. I just came up with it, yeah, and that's actually pretty cool, I would say. British table be like, yes, essentially, like just like with the pinky up, going, my oh my. Those brutes over there in the corner drinking their coffee. That was like the worst snobbish laugh I could have possibly made. Let's see. Yes, that's exactly how we sound. Oh, so you're British? My apologies. My sincerest apologies. Nah, I love it. Okay, sweet. I just kind of get that from like the more polite sounding English dubbed characters in cartoons that also happen to be a bit evil, like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh, for instance. He certainly doesn't have a British accent, but he definitely laughs that way. He goes, whoa, or something along the lines. It's called Queen's English accent. Ah, there you go. Well, thank you for educating me on that regard. Only the BBC speaks like that. What do you mean, like the network? Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Over here in the U.S., we also have a ton of accents. In fact, like apparently somebody from the West Coast would sound pretty different than somebody from the East Coast. No, don't really tell that much of a difference. For the exception of like people that have more of a New York accent around here. I live in New York. I don't believe I have a New York accent. But then we have like the accents in the South, accents in the Midwest, accents further up north. But it also varies depending on where up north. Like if it's like East Coast North, Northeast, then those people are going to sound different than the people that are more so like Middle North and West Coast North. Like there's just a lot of variety. I would personally use it for a title of a program or project, but I think it works for Discord too. I gotcha. I just can't really think of any projects in particular that I would end up calling it that, unless I started like a news network. I do already have the Tech Summit podcast, but that already has a name, which is the Tech Summit podcast. So like that's why I think in this case the next best thing would probably be to use it for like a Discord room. Yours is very broadcaster like, but American accents are so prevalent in media that they become the default now. Huh, interesting. I mean, a broadcaster accent? I'm not exactly sure if that's really a thing. I mean, I think I know what you mean. Like, there are mannerisms to broadcasters and I guess like speech patterns as well. And I may exhibit some of them. Or it might just be my voice kind of creating that effect. I'm not sure. Well, if anything, you have a good title to use. You're welcome. Oh, well, thank you. Already saying you're welcome, and I haven't even thanked you yet. I feel like the rude one. Thank you. Oh, I have to ask, how do you light your scenes? I struggle so much with my house's lighting. It depends on what you're referring to. Like, are you talking about like the B-roll shots in my videos, or something like this, like for a live stream? Because a video and a live stream, I would light totally differently. Live streams are more what I do. Okay, gotcha. So when it comes to live streams, but either is really handy to know. Okay. Okay, so when it comes to live streams, I do like to have RGB lighting around. Like just in general, I think that it does add a lot to your setup. I mean, like back there, I kind of just put that back there so that I can have like a background piece, considering that side was actually kind of empty. So I did put some lights back there. And I do have this light strip over here, but that's everything that gets shown on Twitch. It is good to maybe not overdo it too much. And to light myself in particular, I'm only using one light source, and that is my Elgato key light. That's enough to light me, the subject, like pretty much entirely. There's like a bit of shading over on this side because the light is on this side, so it's directly hitting me over here. But because I still have lights coming from this end, like the RGB lights for instance, you're still going to be like some coloration around here. But usually, honestly, like when it comes to live streams, just one light like this will be more than enough. And it is kind of a flexible one too. You can just take it outside Discord whenever you like. I see no one complaining if the title of the room is suddenly used for something creative. No, I really don't think that there are going to be any people complaining about that. Though, if anything, I might as well start that copyright process right now. This is my chance. Hello, William. Hello. I hope that you're having a good night so far, but how are you doing? Dylan just jumped in. Is that an Electro voice? Yes, it is. It is indeed an Electro voice. This is specifically the Electro Voice RE27ND. You should, I think. I actually don't really know how like the copywriting process goes. Like, I don't know if you do have to invest any amount of money into it. Otherwise, I mean, I think that you would, because otherwise, like, anybody could try to like copyright just about anything, considering that it wouldn't cost anything. So I think that there is a cost to copywriting something. But I do wonder what it is. I also don't know if there's also someone using said title, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just going to have to look around and see. And if I spot anybody, I'm just going to place a little message saying, hey, I want to use that name now. Do you mind? Just like in the rudest way possible. It's actually morning out here. How's your day going so far? Oh, my apologies then. I wonder where that is then. It is nighttime where I live right now. For folks who use military time, it is currently 20:52, and if you use I'm not sure, I guess standard time, that would be 8:52 p.m. If someone thought ahead of me, I don't think so though. I mean, we can totally try it. I'm like totally down for figuring that out. But also, like, it's not like I'm going to get some kind of like copyright strike just for using that for like a Discord server. Highly unlikely. Australia. Oh, the other side of the world. Okay, that explains it. My apologies. Interesting. I've always kind of wanted to visit Australia. Though I feel like that would be the most expensive flight ever. Unless I tried to fly to like Antarctica, which would probably be actually even more expensive, since that is a more dangerous trip. I hope that those lighting tips were helpful, by the way. I know that a key light can be a bit pricey, so instead of that, there are just like a lot of other options that you can go for. You can just get a ring light, which is actually what I was using at first, and just like attach that to like a microphone arm and just like have it pointing towards you. That might cost you like 48 to 50 bucks, which is a lot cheaper, and it's a great lighting solution nonetheless. So definitely go for it if you can. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear that for sure. Sad thing is, all equipment is more expensive out here. I would say that in general, things are just getting more expensive. I mean, I remember when when all this started happening, everything just started going up in price, especially because people were just working from home more. So like microphones got more expensive, cameras got more expensive. because a lot of people were looking for equipment to do Zoom calls and also for streaming. I know a lot of people that actually got into streaming because they didn't really have anything better to do until things cleared up. So they did end up having to overpay. Getting capture cards was also pretty tough. Hell, even lights, like the Elgato key lights, were sold out for quite a while. I had to search pretty high and low for that. Go XLR, my audio interface. That was the most difficult piece of equipment to get my hands on. I got it during the summer of last year, like sometime in August, but I placed my order actually in early July, I'll have you know. But a lot happened with it, and I actually found one guy that was selling the Go XLR at MSRP, just at how much it costs. And I managed to snag it off of him. It was great. It went well because at that time, Go XLRs were selling for like $1,000. They were being scalped for crazy high prices. LMAO. I literally started streaming because my work has had me on furlough for months. I feel that for sure. That's actually when I started paying more attention to streaming as well. I think I got furloughed, sorry, from my my part-time job. I want to say in March is really when it started to happen. And then after that, they were only able to pay us for like 2 more weeks to like do work remotely. And then after that, it was more so on like a volunteer basis. And so like at that time, because I was working on my senior thesis, I did still have my hands full and I still had a lot of work to do. So any amount of free time was pretty much dedicated to it. But yeah. Today I read more of the text. A long process indeed. More of the text? What are you referring to? I'm sorry. Nice. I've been using the Scarlett Solo Studio. Ooh, I see. So you're using a Scarlett interface. I've been testing out the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, the 3rd Gen 1. Fantastic audio interface. Like, it is a steal, I would say. Just like how affordable it is, how well built it is, how great the buttons and the knobs feel, especially just how clean the preamps are on it. Like, Focusrite does an amazing job when it comes to that stuff. Oh, the research project. Next semester is the thesis, so basically a preparation for the thesis. Okay, gotcha. I see. So you're reading text right now in preparation for that, because I'm assuming that your thesis would have to be a written one. I had a 2nd gen, but that old USB interface gave up on the back. I gotcha. The 3rd gen actually uses USB-C, which has been incredibly reliable so far, and I'm really happy with it, honestly. Yeah, the value is insane. I got the 3rd gen when my old one finally died. Yeah, 3rd gen is certainly a great way to go, especially if you need something more compact. I've only tested about, I want to say, like 4 audio interfaces. That would be the Go XLR, the Yamaha MG10XU, which I actually use upstairs with the Shure SM7B. The Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd gen, that review is coming out soon. And I also reviewed the Sound Blaster K3 Plus. There we go. I remembered in the end. Yeah, it is about 8 typical executive measures in our law from the Civil Process Code. Sounds like it would be quite a complex paper, actually. How do you feel about that? And did you choose the topic, or what was it chosen for you? Can't wait to see that review. Oh, well, thank you. That should be coming out, actually. Let me check exactly when. I'm gonna take a look at that. It is already done, and it is just on schedule, waiting to be published. But Let's go all the way back. It's scheduled for March 9th, actually, so pretty soon. It'll be coming out. I tested it with a variety of different microphones. I think about 6 microphones. I tested it with 3 different condenser microphones of varying budgets, and the same goes with 3 different dynamic microphones of varying budgets, of whichever ones I actually had at that time. Like for instance, when it came to condenser microphones, I first tested it with the Blue Ember, then I tested it with the oh man, with the Stellar X2, and then I tested it with the Rode NT1A. For dynamic microphones, I tested it with the Rode PodMic. Then after that came the Shure SM7B. Then after that came the RE20 7ND. It is about giving the judge and the magister liberty. I cannot read. And extra powers that basically are conflicting with the Constitution. Oh, okay. I am curious though. Like, did you choose the topic or was it chosen for you? Oh geez, law codes. Yes, anything regarding law will always be complex. Yeah, I just remembered something that I was looking for. Is that a graphics tablet behind you, by the way? Ah, yes, it is. This is the Huion Canvas 22 Plus. I got this one as a review unit from Huion last year. It has been a fantastic drawing display. They did a great job for sure. I use it for animations and stuff like that. So basically, these measures allow for outside the norm or outside the book approach, or minor decrees. Thank you very much for that follow, Stubby Reason. I very much appreciate it, and welcome in. I hope that you're enjoying the live stream so far and that you're finding it useful or at the very least relaxing. Outside the norm or outside the book approach or minor decrees. Some would say power abuse, while being inside the law and order to make someone comply with legal order, be it offering a reward or coercion. I see. So basically, it conflicts with the personal liberties and rights defended by the Article 5 of our Constitution. Okay, so it sounds like this is the exact topic of your thesis. Or in other words, the thesis of your thesis. Feel free to roast me in the chat for that joke. I think I kind of deserve it. F. Ah, I actually got respects. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. At least a fake laugh would be nice. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever like give you guys an update on my status when it comes to that Yu-Gi-Oh deck that I'm building. So it is going to be a Dark Lord deck. It's okay if no one knows what I'm talking about, but like I've been gathering up the cards to make sure that I have the deck that I want, and hopefully I'll be able to playtest it soon. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Damn, I haven't played it in years. Yeah, a lot of people have left it behind. And then a lot of people like me have also kind of like continued to like carry it over, and like we still play today because Yu-Gi-Oh! is a very, very competitive card game. Yeah, the teacher decided that my last theme wasn't as deep, so she decided, hey, maybe you can check this out. How about this one? You think you can make something out of it or defend something out of it? that sounds kind of annoying to me. Like, one thing that I hated a lot in school is when professors tried to make decisions like that for me. Or like when they would limit you to like very specific topics to make sure that that you only talked about what they wanted you to talk about. That was something that really frustrated me back in school. Like, I actually remember back when I was in animation school, actually. I had a professor who was very much like, yeah, try not to make any animations in this particular style, which happened to be more so my style, and that's the only style that I really enjoy drawing in, that I enjoy making animations in. So that's really just a roadblock. It's just demotivating, really. I'm starting a bachelor's of arts and honors, so mercifully I can just do art and they're normally happy. Okay, well that's good. What kind of art in particular? Are you going to be focusing on fine arts, or are you going to be focusing on graphic design? Because a Bachelor of Arts does cover a lot of different majors. Bloody Fedora says, and she sent me text about a Supreme Court debate and people debating over a hot topic. So she asked if I could take something out of it. Oh man, I mean, like, political debates tend to be so boring and not fruitful. I mean, if you can get through this, then my friend, I believe in you. But if it were me in your position, I would be pretty mad. It's called creative media and games design. Ah, so 3D modeling and games art. I see. So my major was actually pretty similar to that. As part of our animation program, we did have to learn some game design. We did have to learn some coding. We did have to learn quite a bit of 3D modeling, actually, and things like rigging and being able to make 3D as well as 2D animations, though the school mostly focused on 3D, which is unfortunate for me because I don't have a knack for 3D at all. I'm much more proficient in 2D. In 3D, there's not much of that I can actually do. So yeah, basically a law that allows minor power abuse degrees. I see. So that's what the debate is about and what you have to write about, but within tamed ground still, inside the law with an objective of achieving something. Okay. It doesn't really sound so complex anymore, actually. I mean, is she asking you to like pick a side as well, or are you like just allowed to write about whatever you want? Like, just give your opinions on this without any kind of repercussions. Like, it's not like something where you would just have the wrong opinion or anything like that. Channel Mod just threw out my message, I think. What? No way. Stubby reason. Oh, speak with the foreign accents for 10 minutes. I am so sorry. I literally just saw that. My apologies. I just ended up looking back. So I guess I'm going to be speaking with a foreign accent. So what accent do you guys vote for? What do you think I should do? I'm going to leave it to you guys because I always end up doing like a Russian accent, and I feel like I've done it a lot. What accents do you do well? Russian? I could probably do a pretty good Canadian accent. Irish, maybe? I'm horrible at doing a British accent, though. Awful. Irish. Oh, you want Irish? Oh, man. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned Irish, but okay. Irish it is. So this challenge will end at 9:10. I mean 9:20, that is. I live in Northern Ireland, so I can judge that well. Okay. Oh, Jesus. In Northern Ireland? Oh, man. That's definitely... I mean, it's going to make things a bit difficult for me, as the only frame of references that I have are mostly Computing Forever and Irishmen like that. It is going to be quite complicated. And Super Quark Irish is the normal. Is that so? Oh man, like this is going to be quite difficult. I feel like I'm sort of trying to aim for like a British accent instead, but I don't think I'm actually nailing it. However, you might just have to deal with this for a little bit. It's like Scottish, but a little bit more high note. What Scottish is going to be a little bit more difficult. That's I love it already. That's good. Oh, and I guess another frame of reference that I do have also for something like an Irish accent would also be from Super Eye Patch Wolf, who is a content creator that mostly talks about anime and video games, but I want to say mostly anime. You see, if I'm going to nail this Irish accent correctly, I need to say but, and not but. Or I have to say it. I can't miss it. I'm trying so hard. I have to remove that option from from the point, because this is hurting me. It's way more English. I had the feeling. Very much so. I can swap out accents if you prefer. Look up the Belfast accent. You'll see how bad Northern Ireland can be. I do know that up there, the accents they just get a lot thicker. No, that's for sure. I can still take a look at that though. I don't mind. So that's going to be Belfast accent, let's say. It is going to be playing here. And Jamie Dorman teaches you Northern Irish slang. I'm just going to go ahead and play his video.
Northern Ireland is known for basically me.
Here we go.
And Liam Neeson. My name's Jamie Dornan. I am today doing Northern Irish slang with Jamie Dornan. That's me. Well, that's the most famous expression we have in all of Ireland. Crack. When you say what's a crack, like that's the first thing you say to someone from home, like what's a crack? How's it going? What are you up to? It basically it's sort of all encompassing. If it's like, oh, we had great crack last night, that means that the crack was good. Boys of dear, I say this all the time when you've been jarred by something or you've received some news, you go, boys of dear. And then I have my own spin on it. I always say boys of dear, dear's a boy, which really annoys people. I once tried to do a whole conversation with these builders.
This guy is
who were
very
working
posh
at my dad's house
Belfast.
by
Is this what you wanted?
Boys of dear to them, and I talked to them for 20
they become
minutes.
more aggressive and a bit more lower
I can't wear
in
these dirty
inflections.
kecks again. I've worn them 4 days in a row. I've never said that, but my friends have. We
Oh, move my face cam to the right side. Oh, well, that would actually be a little bit difficult at this time. However, I get the idea. I get the idea, and I simply cannot imitate this for the life of me. As much as I tried. So for everyone's good, and for the sake of my own, man, I don't even know exactly what to call it. For my own sake, I give it a solid 5 out of 10. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Gosh damn it. Close enough. He's basically how politicians out here speak. Okay. Interesting. I had a tough time understanding him in some parts, actually. I never asked. Do you have pets? What is your favorite dog breed? We used to have a pet. She unfortunately passed away 2 years ago. But my favorite dog breed has got to be Maltese, that's for sure. Love Maltese dogs. I actually used to have Maltese dogs back when I lived in a different country, when I lived outside of the US, and they were absolutely adorable. Love them. Do you have any pets? And do you have a favorite dog breed? Hi. Oh, well, it looks like you made it back. Well, welcome back, brown dude. I was AFK for a long time. Oh, my apologies. Actually, no. I'm grateful that you were, because I wouldn't have poisoned your ears with my horrible Irish accent that I tried to make. Alright, I gotta bounce. It's 2 a.m. over here, and I have work for the first time in half a year this morning. Oh, that sounds like an exciting time, actually. So with that said, I wish you the best. And yeah, good luck. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for stopping by, of course. It will be. See you later. Of course, I'll see you later. Biasly and personally, I kind of agree with such a law. The use allows for more order and less evasive maneuver from the law, gives the judges more power without allowing them to rule. They are just minor decrees to achieve certain goals in the process. But then again, I'm not the Supreme Court to decide if it is allowed or not. I'm going to refrain from giving my 2 cents on that, mostly because I do try to keep political themes and topics off of like the Tech Summit channel and stuff. Mostly because, I mean, people get very passionate when it comes to politics. I hope you'll understand though, and I'm sure you will. Don't worry, says Brown Dude. I would like to hear that accent with the Razor Siren Elite. Oh, well, I mean, the good thing that I don't have the Razor Siren Elite, so that way, you know, I guess you won't get your wish. Okay, so Eternal Fabled says, I have a dog. He is a German Shepherd. He is one of my top 3 favorite dog breeds that I can't choose over each other. German Shepherd, Husky, and Doberman. Huh. You seem to like pretty big dogs, it seems. I tend to prefer them small, personally. But that's just me. Still, a German Shepherd is pretty damn adorable. Compensating. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not compensating for anything. What are you saying? There's nothing to compensate for. All that matters is what's in here. Not whatever I'm compensating for. You're a jerk. Oh, I know. Don't worry. It is just Brazilian law. I gotcha. Do you like sports? I like chess. Chess is a sport. I think that should tell you pretty much everything that there is about me. regarding sports. Not a big sports fan, for the exception of chess. But I shouldn't give my opinion on the thesis. I should reach a conclusion based on the doctrines and author's research. Nothing more, so the political debate was taken away from me too, thankfully. Okay, well, I mean, that's good if you would rather not do that. High-pitched voice, please? Oh, voice changer. Okay. I guess you've done it. You've done it. I think people are just, like, getting tired of my actual voice, so. Alright, let's just go ahead and change it up a bit. I'm just going to be increasing the pitch of my voice little by little, and I do hope that you guys will enjoy it. Here I am. My name is Francisco, and I'm currently speaking into the Electro Voice RE27ND. I'm going to retain this stupid voice changer for about 5 minutes or so, since there isn't an exact timer on that, but there we go. Oh, perfect. I will be able to read John Moo Firecat 10's messages in this voice, which should work out. Squish that cat. All you need to know is squish that cat, and you just gently squish them. That's not comfortable for the cat, or that's safe, to be honest with you. You can put a towel on the cat. I have no idea what the you're talking about for that one. Friends with this wonderful little cat, look at that face, look at that face. Squishing is your best friend when you're dealing with a cat. You basically read that. You want me to read where did you even get this? Is this like some kind of weird innuendo that I'm just not like familiar with? It would sound way better with the Razer Siren Elite. Yeah, but then I can't really get this effect with the Siren Elite because of the fact that it is not an XLR microphone. Well, I can use voice mods, but still, I would sound like absolute so. Squish that cat. I really don't know if this is like some kind of innuendo. I might just be too young to read this innuendo, to be frank. I am. Otherwise, it would be an earfest on the thesis class. One teacher disagreeing because of reasons, and the other agreeing because of the reasons. And then it becomes a poop show, so thankfully I won't go through that. It is just a neutral report. All you need to do is squish that. I have no idea what you're getting at. I am afraid of you right now, John Moo Firecat 10. You are a menace to the chat. I'm not saying ban him. No, actually, I'm serious. Don't ban him. He's fine. That's how I got my cat. You just squished that cat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I have no idea what this is referencing at all. And I feel like you're not taking me seriously also because of this voice changer. But unfortunately, I have 2 minutes left of this voice changing nightmare. No, it's fine. I'm joking. I've got this voice changer here for a reason, and I will use it. It's always so fun to do that. Listen, get a cat and squish that cat. I don't know, like I'm not a huge cat person. I wouldn't mind a cat though. Cats are still nice. It's just that between a cat and a dog, I would pick a dog, but I feel like that's also like the obvious choice for a lot of people. Oh, don't worry. I know when you are being serious. Do you? Do you really know the real me, Bloody Fedora? Don't you know how much of an I actually am? I'm like the worst human being. My tech reviews are all stolen from my twin brother. I've also been looking at the DT990 Pro headphones. Are they any good, Mr. Tech Summit? I'm happy that you're calling me Mr. Tech Summit because
It shows that I am at least somewhat respected in this community. No, I'm just joking. But I've never tried out the 99 Pro at all, actually. So I honestly would not be able to give you a proper opinion piece on that, since I have no idea what they actually sound like. Are you talking about the Bayer Dynamic DT990 Pros, to be exact? I always squish that cat. It's good to squish that cat. Jesus Christ, you are a monster, John Moon Firecat. That's what you are. You are
A monster, and there's a lot of horrible things coming your way.
Just wait for them. Wait until they get to you. They will catch you eventually. I promise you. You will not escape.
I got too carried away there. That was a free voice changer sample, I guess. So there's that. Yes, the Bayer Dynamic, gotcha. Yeah, I unfortunately don't really have an opinion piece on it, since I've never tested it. If I ever do, then I would love to offer my 2 cents on it. I will say this, the ear cushions do look pretty comfortable, just from the pictures. Bloody Fedora says I have 6 cats and 1 dog. I squish all of them. Am I a good boy? Are you asking Jamu Firecat for approval? Unbelievable. What is the name of the microphone you are using, and how much does it cost? This is the Electro Voice RE27ND. This microphone costs $500. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Tech Summit. If that is your real name, go ahead and ask. Buddy, pal. What the is your question? Is what I really want to know. Thanos? Yes, Dylan. I am indeed Thanos. This is the Infinity Gauntlet. Wait.
I will use this. I am going to use the Infinity Gauntlet to erase half of humanity. Just going to snap my fingers and boom. I wasn't here for a while. Wait, is the little man still in your room? Oh no, he left. He left to his dad's house, actually. The Razer Siren Elite is the mic he's using. No, that is a lie. It is $200, the best microphone ever. Do not listen to Brown Dude LOL 0, because this man is lying. This man is lying. I don't use microphone. I wasn't here for a while. Oh no, no worries. Yeah, like he just he went to his dad's house for the weekend. Jamu Firecat asks, why do you think my name is Firecat? Well, I just thought that Firecat was your last name and that Jamu was your first name. And I mean, you never corrected me on that matter, so yeah, like it has to be true. I was squished. Jesus Christ. The innuendos are becoming too much here. Eventually, Mr. Tech Summit will make a chat filter that doesn't allow the Razer Siren Elite to be used. That is a great idea. I never even considered it, and I will do it. I will do it. Mr. Tech Summit.
I'm listening, yes. How may I help you? Yes, bloody good boy. Hang on, I need to allow that comment. I've always wanted to get used to saying bloody. Like, just because it just sounds like a fun substitute to damn. Like look at that bloody smartphone. I guess, I don't know. It still felt more empowering than saying damn. But yes, it looks like thanks to Brown Dude over here, I actually have a lot of filtering that I've got to do on my own, based on certain microphones. It's just going to become a censorship fest here where like every word is it's just banned and nobody can say anything, then it is going to become my safe space. A space where only my opinions can actually get through. And the Razor Siren Elite shall never be mentioned again. No, I'm just joking. Mods, delete my chat, please. They're actually... Oh, wait, no, you are on Twitch. So Bloody Fedora, he is asking you to delete his chat, so go ahead and do it. Do your thing. Annihilate... Annihilate him. Also, can I put on the Spot Tech Summit? Why? What do you have to say to put me on the spot, buddy? You better be careful with what you're gonna say, okay? I can break legs if the wrong thing is said. Are you talking about Tech Summit? That ought to teach you. Can I be a mod, Mr. Tech Summit? Perhaps. Okay, so there's a candidacy here. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I am actually going to be posting up the application for moderators soon. And from this application, I'm only going to be choosing one moderator. I just want to see if Jamu Firecat 10 is going to fall for that again. When was I going to get mod on Twitch? We talked about this a month and a half ago. Oh yeah, that's right. My apologies. I didn't get to send you over my fake application for you to fill out. So that's why I never went through. No, I'm just joking. I just forgot. I'll implement you at some point soon. I did say that I would do that. Kawasaki 75038 says, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on this site. It's not a secure link. No, it cannot be. And it is on Twitch. So Bloody Fedora, if you are around, I would very much appreciate it if you could annihilate that comment right there. So Jamu Firecat actually just dropped a secure link to the Tech Summit Discord, so do make sure to stop by there as well, because we do have a wonderful community over there. Plenty of people that would love to chat with you, and you can always exchange advice, ask questions, and things of the like. Also, to stay tuned on any posts and live streams coming up. Oh goodness. I feel like I'm in a video. Okay, but let me say this again. Say it again. Some have just joined. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Well, thank you very much for joining the Tech Summit Discord. That is very much appreciated. Indeed. May I be a mod, Mr. Tech Summit? Another application from the same person. Unbelievable. I don't see why not, but we'll see. Because I have also received questions from others, and also there's somebody that I already promised that I would make a mod, like Jamu Firecat over here. So we'll see about making more people moderators, but no concrete answer as of yet. Join the Discord, says Jamu Firecat. Yes, do as he says until he says something that I don't like, and then I'll strike him down myself. I did. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, it must have been him who joined up, actually. Join the Discord, sir. All of this promotion, I appreciate that a lot, guys. Thank you. I'm usually pretty bad at plugging the Discord. When just now? I mean, I think so. I think that's what you were referring to, no? And where did Bloody Fedora go? Where did he go? I guess I'm going to have to do the deletion myself, which is perfectly fine. If it even lets me do it, that is. Okay, so there's like a mod view here. Okay, I have to go into the mod view in order for any of that to be possible. Hang on. I'm going up. I'm gonna try to get rid of that spam comment so that nobody clicks on that by accident, because it could happen. Block terms 14. Okay, I just noticed that, actually. Interesting. I do have some block terms, like slurs and things like that, but I didn't realize that I have that many down. Brown, join voice chat. Can you change your user on Roblox? On Discord, I mean. Oh, Jesus. I said Roblox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys certainly meant Roblox. I'll be disowning you guys for the night. But with that said, thanks to all of you for jumping into tonight's live stream. I very much appreciate it. It has been quite the blast, and I'm grateful to be able to answer any of you guys' questions whenever possible. Because I do like being able to help you guys out. But with that said, thank you so much for stopping by tonight's live stream, and I do wish you all a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Have a good night, and enjoy.